One of the things that any of us can improve in is to be more bold, more courageous in life, to own who we are as we are. This means to create the relationship with the boundaries, to ask for the money, to create that project, to create that dream life you wanted, however corny that sounds. All that requires is to be able to be bolder, more courageous in life. Anyone who ever created great relationships, great projects, great teams, or that dream life knew is one thing, is that anything ever created is created in the place of unknown. Anything ever created is created in the place of unknown. Therefore, these people developed one skill, the skill to be able to live and act in the unknown. The place of unknown is a very interesting place. It's a place where you simply don't know how things gonna turn out. Heartbreak and failure is a real possibility in the unknown. And that's why we fear it. And one of the best strategies we avoid living in the unknown is to create a really comfortable life. And while having comfort is great, no problem with that. But remember that anything ever created is created out of nothing, is created in the place of unknown. And therefore, if you want to create anything new in your life, you have to be willing to step into that place of unknown. Now, this place is scary. This place is unknown. And when you first start to walk this path, the very first step is gonna be frustration, because the very first step is about becoming aware of the thing that you wasn't aware of. Because the place of unknown is scary, you push that into the subconscious. You haven't been aware of it. You had these mechanisms to avoid, maybe being people pleaser, pleasing people, saying what they want to hear, maybe shying away or procrastinating. All of these are ways we make ourselves comfortable. We get away from the unknown. But anything ever created is created in the place of unknown. Now, this is where it's really good to have support, work with a coach to help you through and help you understanding your mechanism and what's going on. Because the first step is about understanding. It's about creating awareness and raising awareness of, okay, how do I act in the place of unknown? When I'm confronting with my partner, why do I shy away? How does it feel in my body? What's going on for me? Why am I not comfortable stepping into the confrontation? Or when I'm asking for money, or I would have the chance to ask for money, why am I shying away? Why am I not asking for the money? Why am I not asking for the money boldly? Or when I want to put out that content that I care about, why I don't want to put that out? How does it feel in my body? That's the very first step. And that's a very uncomfortable first step, because now you're becoming aware of the thing that you pushed into the shadow. Now you shed light on it, and the truth can be very scary. But it's also a great way. While you feel like you are a few steps back, really you are a few steps ahead, because now you know what you didn't know before. And after this, as you stepped into this and start to develop what you want to do, you simply don't want to hurt yourself for being who you are right now. Because what we do is that we use this fear, the way we act, and we use that as a big stick to hit ourselves. We use that to load ourselves why we act like this, and that's why we feel bad. That's why we feel bad about it. And if we keep doing that, if we don't have like a mindful approach, unconditional approach to simply what's happening, then we're gonna just run away, and we're not gonna be able to go to the next step. So the important part here is to approach it with the intention of mindfulness, approach it with the intention of non-judgmentality, where we simply observe, we simply collect data of how are we and why are we acting the way we are acting. And simply collecting data, simply understanding will shed light on it and will allow you to transform. So your job is not to try to become bolder, but your job is to try to understand. And as you genuinely, truthfully face with it and genuinely, truthfully start to understand your resistance towards the unknown, you naturally gonna transcend or move into being more bold and take different steps. It's going to be small adjustments, maybe once you manage it, once you won't, but you will become more and more bold and you will be better and better. Then as you develop this kind of awareness, you will be able to, the next time you get into that situation of confrontation or that situation of fear, you will be able to feel the fear and be present with it. This is where mindfulness comes in. And as you become present with it, now you have a choice. Like before you were reactive, but being present with it, developing that knowledge that you have been developing, now you have a decision. And from that decision comes courage, because courage is nothing else but feeling the fear and doing it anyway. But you can only do that if you are not reactive. And to be not reactive, you have to develop the self-awareness. And once you have the self-awareness, you have the choice, and you're not reactive, but you're active. You can engage, you can make a choice. And that's how you develop your boldness, your courage in life, to create the relationship, to create the project or the financials or the life you want. This is a long process. This is something I recommend to have support around. Thank you for watching and checking out this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.